Hello, what's going on guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video we're going to be talking about the top 5 best weapons within Titanfall 2. This is a series that I really enjoy doing on my channel. I really enjoy doing top 5s, and I definitely want to start to bring them back into the channel as maybe like a weekly series. If you guys do enjoy this video and you want to show your support, please feel free down below to leave a like as well as subscribe if you are new to the channel. But guys, let's get straight into this without any delay. The Titanfall 2 universe and the Titanfall 1 universe, just the Titanfall universe in general, has a ton of very unique weapons that, you can use in multiplayer. You get your average assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, LMGs, but then you also have grenadiers, which are pretty cool. But today we're just going to be going over the top 5 best weapons that you can use within Titanfall 2, because there is actually a very good selection of weapons that you can use. All of the guns are relatively balanced, and it just makes for a great game to play. But don't get me wrong, there are definitely a few weapons that do need to get buffed and that are pretty broken. But guys, coming in at our number 5 spot, we actually have the Spitfire. Now the Spitfire did actually recently get a good buff, which I believe was a damage buff. I'm not too sure about that. I don't really use the Spitfire, so I didn't really care for its patch notes too much there. But it did actually get a recent buff, and honestly, it is actually a very good gun to use. It has decent iron sights. It's a little bit of a cluster, but it does still have decent iron sights, and it's just honestly such a good LMG. It has tons of ammo. You can see here in a couple of these clips. I don't have much of the clips because it's not really my favorite weapon to use ever, but you can see in a couple of these clips here, I actually do go on an absolute tear with this weapon. I believe it's the one on crash site in the cave area, but it's insane. This thing has so much ammo that you can use. It's honestly probably one of the best LMGs in this game, if not the best LMG aside from the L-Star. But this thing is absolutely insane, guys. Definitely go ahead and use this Spitfire, guys. It's so strong. If you don't like it, try it. It's really good at hip firing. It has like a little bit of like a square type of crosshair. Definitely very easy to hip fire with, but guys, I would highly recommend going and checking it out. It's so powerful. But without further ado, guys, let's get into our number 4 spot. Moving into our number 4 spot, guys, we actually, now I know this might get some people angry, and I completely understand, but me personally, I think the car actually does go in the number 4 spot, and I mean, it's literally, the car and the R97 are pretty much not really the exact same gun, but they do remind me a ton of each other. The R97 is pretty much a faster shooting car. I mean, since the update, I believe it was in the Glitch in the Frontier update, where all of the guns actually keep their hipfire reticle, at least the SMGs and the assault rifles do. The car doesn't really get me going as much. The car used to be really good, but it didn't keep its dot. Now that it does keep its dot, it's very easy to use, I might add, but it's just not my favorite, okay? I don't really care for the car too much, when in all honesty, there are better guns out there to use, in my opinion, such as the Alternator, the R97, etc. Like, there's just tons of way better guns out there that you can use. You might be an absolute lover for the car. I'm not gonna lie, I like the car. I did get its war paints where it's like the golden car. It looks absolutely beautiful, but I did put it down at number 4 spot. It still did make the cut though. It still did make the cut for the top 5 best guns, but it is a little bit higher on the list, coming in at number 4. Moving nicely along, guys, into our number 3 spot. I did put this gun over the car, which is why I said it might get a couple people angry, but this is just, I personally prefer putting this gun over the car. It's the R201, guys. I put the R201 over the car. I know, I absolutely love the R201. If it wasn't for the R201, guys, I wouldn't have gotten Titanfall 2, in all honesty, because in the beta, this thing was absolutely insane. Coming from being a Call of Duty player, not knowing too much about hipfire, I thought this thing was absolutely insane, because its ADS recoil is absolutely minimal. Like, there's pretty much no recoil when you're aiming down the sights with this gun. It is so strong, so easy to be accurate, guys, and it's absolutely probably the best gun in my opinion. But there are a couple of guns that are a little bit better, but guys, the R201's just insane. It's an assault rifle with great range, might I add. It has absolutely phenomenal range, and after playing the game, like I said, since I came from Call of Duty not knowing much about hipfire, after playing the game for a while actually, I've learned a lot about hipfiring, and I can safely say that I am extremely good at hipfire. Not trying to sound cocky or anything, but after playing the game for a long time, it's so easy to get hipfire kills with this weapon because the dot stays in the center of the crosshairs. But as well as if you need to aim down sights for getting those long range kills, it is so easy to do that, guys. I would definitely go ahead and put the R201 at the top spot, but there are 2 other contenders that took it. But guys, definitely guys, R201 takes the 3rd spot on the top 5 guns in Titanfall 2. Such a good gun. I would highly recommend going and checking it out. It's like the first assault rifle if you just got the game, it's the very first assault rifle that you will unlock. Such a good gun, guys, such a good gun. And if you guys don't know, the R101 as well as the R201 are pretty much the exact same thing. R101 is in Titanfall 1, R201 is the Titanfall 2 version. literally the exact same stats. People will argue, trust me guys, they're literally the exact same stats. They just look a little bit different, but guys, R201 and technically R101 come in at our number 3 spot. Before we get into the top 2 spots, the second spot and the first spot, guys, I want you guys to comment down below what you think they will be. Like I said, there are some very broken guns in this game, and you know, both of these guns I would say are definitely pretty broken. I can definitely see some comments arguing about that, but you know, I'm definitely open to that. But guys, these are some 2 broken guns in this game that, you know, they do need to get a buff, or not a buff, a patch, I should say, sorry, but, you know, I don't think they'll ever do that because they're 2 very, very highly used guns, and I don't think Respawn will patch guns that people like, so there's no point in actually patching them. But comment down below what you think. I'm definitely sensing some R97s, my bad, some R97s I'm definitely sensing down there, some G2s, Hemlocks, Devotion, etc. I'm seeing some alternators down there at number 1, but, you know, just let your comments flow, and, you know, you probably won't be too surprised, but the way I arranged it is definitely surprising, because I know the general population likes to use this gun a lot. But guys, coming in at our number 2 spot, we actually have the Alternator. I thought this gun, you know, definitely a lot of you guys could probably see this gun coming at number 1, and are probably surprised that it's not at number 1. I personally don't care for the Alternator anymore. Now, granted, it is my most used weapon. I put like a day into this weapon. It's like generation 38 or whatever. It's pretty low, but I barely use this thing anymore. It has absolutely phenomenal hipfire sights, being some of the best in the game, if not the best in the game. It has decent iron sights, but in all honesty, if you're playing Titanfall 2 and you're using this gun, I would learn to hipfire. Hipfiring is so easy in this gun. This thing is literally a sniper. You can just tap fire it, you can get kills all the way across the map. So overpowered, guys. I would highly recommend trying out the Alternator. I mean, you probably have, because this thing is just so overused. It's literally, I'm not going to say it's broken. I know people are going to say, oh, it's not broken, Crazy Pie. Guys, this thing is absolutely broken. People don't want to admit it's broken because they don't want their beloved Alternator to get fixed. I don't want it to get fixed either. It's so much fun to use this gun because it's broken and its damage is literally so high. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, it's only broken because you have to learn to use it. It's not broken. You just have to learn to use it. I completely understand, you know, if you suck at the gun, it's not broken. But once you learn how to use it, and if you're a master, and we keep getting masters of using this gun in this game, eventually it will start to become broken, but it is still honestly probably one of my favorite guns in this whole game, guys. The Alternator is absolutely insane. I love this gun to death, guys. It's such a good gun in this game. It easily takes our number 2 spot. There is one gun, though, that takes the number 1, and in my opinion is a lot better than the Alternator. And that being said, guys, coming in at our number 1 spot, we actually have the R97. This is the very last SMG that you unlock in Titanfall 2. It, like I said, how the car got buffed where you can actually keep your hipfire reticle. This thing did it too, and now that it does, it is so broken. It is so easy to get kills with this gun. You can literally just hipfire someone from literally all the way across the map. It has an absolutely tremendous fire rate, guys. This thing shoots off bullets very fast into the enemies. You can kill someone extremely fast at medium to close range. Sorry, not close range. But this thing is absolutely insane. You can either use this gun if you want, like, it's definitely up to you which one you prefer. I personally prefer the R97 over the Alternator, only because of the ammo difference and because of how good this gun is at hipfiring. I feel like the Alternator has a little bit more hipfire recoil, going a little bit from side to side, which isn't too bad. If you tap fire, it's definitely very easy, but the Alternator is kind of like a weirder iron sights, hipfire sights, I guess you could say. It's like a flipped over on its side type of arrow triangle style of thing, but this one is just literally a dot in the center pretty much. So it's honestly so overpowered in my opinion. I absolutely love this gun. Favorite gun in this game. It's so much fun to use in my opinion, and I would definitely go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. But guys, R97 easily takes the cake as our number 1 spot. That being said though, guys, please feel free down below to comment what your guys' top 5 favorite guns are to use within Titanfall 2. I will definitely check them out, guys. I'm pumped to see what you guys love in this game. I'll definitely go ahead and try some of those out. If you guys want to, feel free to leave classes down below. Also, I wanted to mention I'm barely taking challenges out of comments anymore. It just gets a little bit too hectic, and I feel like people just get annoyed when I don't take their comments, like their challenges, out of the comment section. So it's just very hectic trying to take challenges out of the comment section, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and instead of doing that, I'm gonna leave my Twitter down in the description below, because it's a lot more organized if you just DM me a challenge. Obviously, if it's a completely epic challenge, like someone left me a Flores lava challenge, which I honestly never thought of, and it's gonna be a ton of fun, and that's gonna definitely come out this week. But you know, if the challenge is extremely be awesome. Then I'll definitely go ahead and check it out and probably do it as a video. But to be more organized and just to keep things a lot easier and chill, I guess you could say, please feel free to leave down your challenges in Twitter. If you guys have any challenges that you want to see me do live, I'll definitely go ahead and do that. But yeah, Twitter is linked down in the description below, so you can go ahead and check it out. Link me a challenge if you want to go. You know, just drop down a favorite class if you have, drop down a wacky class, anything that you want, just do it in my Twitter. It's really easy to make a Twitter if you don't have one as well. So I know some people do leave comments because they don't have a Twitter and they don't want to make one. But if you really want me to do your challenge, please, 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 I will reply to you first if you do leave it on Twitter. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free down below to leave a like. I love saying that part so fast. It's like, that's the only reason why I say it fast, because it's like, it's just such like a signature outro. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon tomorrow for another video. It's going to be a very important video. I want to have like a real talk with you guys. I want a real talk, and it's just going to be very important. So definitely guys, go feel free to check out the video tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.